Number 39, Val and Chewy, you're up next for grooming.
A little bit like a parasite, but it's classified now as a fungus. It can be caused by an inner ear infection, which is a bacteria, or it could be caused by something new, which is a project that I've been working on. Some cases with head tilt could be caused by this new parasite, Sarcocystis. So we have some information on rabbit.org about it. If people are interested, we have some copies of the House Rabbit Journal. If you sign up for our email list, you can take a free copy, and there's an article about the research project in there as well. So what you need to know before your rabbit has head tilt, you need to have a rabbit savvy vet. So if you should have a rabbit that suddenly starts having vestibular problems, you know where to take them. So you ideally want to already have a relationship with a vet in place, go for annual wellness checkups, and then you have somebody to go to that you trust if they develop head tilt or a vestibular problem. So what is E. caniculi? It's a microsporidia. It's a single cell organism. Again, now classified as a fungus. It can go to the brain, the kidneys, and also in the eye. But it basically can go to the brain and kidneys to reproduce itself. It can cause cataracts, and that's usually when, I was just talking about this, that it's actually when it's acquired in utero. It's in the E. caniculi is in the lens of the eye as the rabbit is developing inside the mother rabbit. And then they develop juvenile cataracts because that's trapped in that lens. So when E. caniculi reproduces, it ruptures the host cells and it creates a lot of inflammation. So if it's in the brain and it's rupturing brain cells, it's causing tissue damage and inflammation, same with the kidneys. It's a pathogen of rabbits. It's not contagious to people, so we don't need to worry about catching it unless we have a severe immunodeficiency. So if we're receiving a treatment for cancer or have HIV or AIDS.
Number 2, Melissa with Paris, Aria, and Aiko. You are up next for grooming. Number 2, Melissa.
Being careful, but for healthy people with healthy immune systems, or even slightly compromised immune systems, you don't have to worry about it at all. How does a rabbit get E. caniculi? So about 60% of rabbits have E. caniculi. They've been exposed at some point during their lives, and most of that 60% never develop symptoms from it. It's mostly that they're getting it in the womb from their mothers, transmitted in utero. It is shed in the urine for 6 weeks after the rabbit is first infected. So most of the time this is happening when they're babies in breeding environments. They're exposed to other rabbits' urine, they're ingesting or inhaling the spores, and then they are reproducing in the bottom for 6 weeks, and the rabbit is also shedding it in their urine. So that's usually they're either getting it in the womb or early in life. It doesn't shed intermittently later in life when the rabbit is actually symptomatic, because when they're a baby, they're not having any symptoms. So the veterinary community is not 100% sure. We used to say absolutely not. It's only about 6 weeks when they first start exposed. So there's some question, like is it possible that it could shed at some point later in life? Maybe, but we're not super concerned. At least with House Rabbit Society headquarters and our vets, we're totally comfortable adopting a rabbit who's E. caniculi positive with the household where the rabbit is negative, or vice versa, the household rabbit is positive, and we're adopting a rabbit that's healthy but unknown E. caniculi status. We're totally comfortable with mixed status rabbits living together. We haven't seen cases where there's a healthy rabbit contracting it from a rabbit who currently has symptoms.